Oh yeah.
Oh god. I'm
Yeah,
your
and-
agnostic stance in a minute. I'm gonna love this.
No, I don't have an agnostic stance. I'll affirm something. So, what do you want? Like, we could debate. Like, we could debate anything, bro.
Debate 10 milliseconds the inverse.
What do you want to do
Sure.
then? I want to do high chart cross first.
High tier crossers.
That's all I do.
Yeah, okay. I'll take like Ichigo versus any character you want. You want comp
Great
SCP? Like, you got it.
ontological argument.
Orihime, you need to take comp fem though.
Who? Comp?
Yeah, he's gonna say, no. He's gonna use that middle ontological argument.
I'll
in
use
this
comp
argument.
femto. That's sure. That's cool. Comp
Oh
femto.
god, it's gonna be the middle ontological argument. Here we go.
The modal until I don't even know
Yo,
what that
who's
is.
judging?
Anyway, we don't need to judge.
I'm judging.
Alright.
He's gonna get one shotted.
Okay, bet.
Anyway.
Okay, bet. Orihime, let's go.
Oh yeah.
What?
Let's go, Orihime. Come on.
Yeah, you're aware of like what
Oh,
self-reference
God.
arguments are?
Go ahead, elaborate for me.
Like a
Ooh.
self-reference argument? It basically
Nope.
just says like the statement P says in and of itself, if P then Q.
I understand one thing you just said. I wasn't even listening to you. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it just says the statement P says if it of itself, if P then Q. So the statement P is equal to the
So it's
conditional
just a
statement if P
that
then Q.
says something else self-evident.
What?
Is that what you just said? I didn't even hear you said. I just said.
I
okay, you
said the
saying that if
statement.
one-
Okay. Listen up, buddy.
Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Conditional statement if P then Q can be denoted by the variable or the statement P.
Define conditional. Define conditional.
Define conditional. A conditional statement is an implication.
Define
right?
implication.
Implications can be sufficient or necessary, right? Are you aware of what biconditional statements are? Dumbass.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, I don't care if you're laughing. Just focus up, buddy. You've been
Yeah,
begging
come
to
on, sorry.
debate.
Send the
Sit
scan.
up.
Send the
Focus
scan.
up.
Shut
Track.
up. Send the scan.
Track.
Send the scan. Send the scan.
Scan of what?
Bro,
You're trying
send
to
the
make a
scan
point,
of
are
if
you
P's
nuts?
and Q, bro. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, piece it. Whoa, I never said that. Whoa.
Send the scan of
Send the
each
scan
those
of
things
what?
with P's and Q, bro. That's what he asked for.
Send the scan of what?
I never said that. Whoa. Okay, wait, Orihime, you're using this for like a Ichigo argument, correct?
I'm using comp femto, I thought.
Who the hell's Femto?
Nigga, the troll.
You said
Griffith from
Ichigo a
Berserk.
minute ago.
Okay, I could use Ichigo. It doesn't matter what
Ichigo,
character.
singular Ichigo. Okay, do you mind if I ask you for like where you're using, like limiting, like using a certain version, or just like the entire version of him?
It could be any fucking version. Which version do you want, buddy?
You pick, Orihime. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll take the human one. The fuck? Don't care. Anyway, I'll get back to what I was saying.
But I'm gonna stop right there before you actually continue. Okay, now,
Alright.
now I'm gonna say before this debate even starts, I'm gonna say right now I'm using composite, and composite means like every possible variation of this character. You are correct, right? And
Using comp what? Using comp what?
Rio, you know how this is about to go. Rio,
I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna continue my argument.
No, Rio, watch him not be able to debunk it though. Oh no, I'm gonna listen.
Okay, I'm gonna continue. Anyway, so right, you cannot deny the consequent on the basis of a premise being false. Are you aware of that?
Nope,
You're not aware of that?
never.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, if you were to deny a consequent on the basis of the premises being false, right? That would entail that we cannot put more premises forth to entail this conclusion to be
Slow
true.
down, buddy. Don't keep continuing if I'm asking you to slow down. Chill out for a second. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and define that layman's term so your opposition can actually understand what your argument is.
Define that lame ass term so your opposition. Like, stop
Layman's
talking like a
term.
robot. Stop talking like a robot.
Not.
Stop talking like a robot. Stop talking like a robot. What
I'm
term? What term? Stop talking like a robot.
Layman's terms. Okay, you know what that is?
Define
right? That's
what?
different from
Okay.
dumbass.
If you're going to deny the conclusion on the basis of a false premise,
But continue.
that would entail that you cannot put forth more premises to entail this conclusion to be true. If a premise is false, then that implies that this antecedent will not be suffice, so you could just imply anything.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, due to the fact that we're referring to fiction, okay, anything can be
Referring
believed in
to
your subjective.
fiction?
Whoa, we're doing a fictional debate, are we not? Orihime, what are you arguing?
What are you What are we talking? What are we talking
Whoa.
about, bro? What do
You
you
said a
call
minute ago you
believe
took a
anything in
fictional debate with
fiction?
me. No,
What?
he said a fictional debate. Did he not say he's taking a fictional debate with me a minute ago? Now you're explaining
Yeah,
about
it's
our
a
premise
fictional-
being false. What are you talking about?
I'm explaining conditional statements to you since you just don't understand like basic stuff. I don't have to. Okay, so I don't have to explain anything. Nice.
You do it
So
later,
you concede. Okay, nice debate.
No, what? I never
No, you
said
can.
that.
No, we don't have to explain
Never
anything.
said
So
that.
good debate.
I
GG,
never
you
said
lost.
that. It's a fictional debate.
You said
Gonna
you
do
don't
it.
have to explain anything. So
I said you don't have to
Good debate.
explain that.
You just got one shot at good
That
debate.
point's not
Good
relevant. I
debate.
never said that.
Debate.
Orihimie, you're dumb.
I'm dumb. You just said we don't have to explain
Yes.
anything, so I can
I
make
said
a
you have to explain
claim.
a conditional statement. I literally just said like,
Okay,
you
so I
said we're
don't
taking a
have to
fictional
explain a
debate. You wanted
conditional
to.
statement. Okay,
I
that's
asked
fine.
you, whoa, Orihimie, I didn't ask you several times why this is relevant. You never answered that question, did you? I said, why is this? Okay, is this relating to a fictional debate? And you're like, oh, I had to teach you what this and this is.
Yeah, it is relating to the fictional debate.
How is it relating to the fictional debate? Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, okay. So let me get to it. Anyway, so since I don't have to explain conditional statements to you and you understand that a conditional statement is true on the basis of a false premise, then if the statement P
You
denotes...
never said a damn premise.
What? Do you know what a premise is, bro?
Okay. Oh, well, I'm gonna sit down right there. Orihimie. What is the point of bringing this up right now? Are you just trying to teach me?
Because I'm gonna one-shot you in a second if you just let me stop butting in.
I want to show you down the conditional statement first. I want to wait one second. I'm gonna show you these
Yeah.
definitions just for us.
Yeah, get the notes out, buddy.
Nah, I was gonna get definitions for us.
Yeah. Like, why are you trying to try and get one-shotted by me? You should be prepping to lose against Akari, bro.
Nah, I was just like, what? No,
Yeah,
that's
what?
not a prep. I was gonna troll with him, but
Akari still debates.
He
not
just
really.
beats up on
He
the
beats his friends.
he beats
just beats his
up on the goons, aka Reaper.
Or he, bro. I don't know why you speaking to me.
Did
No,
him and
bro,
Quince ever run it back?
You lost
No.
Yeah, we can
Speed,
debate
bro.
on if Akari beats me.
What's a regression? What's a regression?
What happened?
Go ahead, define what regression is, by the way, Orihimie.
Yeah, see, Loki was trying to take this one out of context as clip. I was explaining how
No.
when
you're getting-
applied into the context, would be in reference to an infinite regression, not necessarily just a regression.
regression is not an regression. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to fix the topic.
if he,
Famous to me.
Okay. Can I continue with my argument?
No.
No, I can't continue with my argument. Why?
Just a second, go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
I don't understand half of it, but go ahead.
Okay. So, if a conditional statement is always true when the premise is assumed to be false, then the statement.
Whoa, slow down. I'm reading this. I'm reading the definition of conditional statements just for you, Orihimie. Just wait 1 second, okay? Pause. I need you to pause.
Damn. And this is the guy who
Gotcha.
said. This is the guy who said you just gained. What you say in my DMs yesterday? You gained so much knowledge from debating. Yep. We don't even understand the basics of formal logic. And how long have you been debating? 6 months. You
You
told
don't
me.
know the definition of what fucking regression is.
Why are you
Nice.
speaking, you fat bitch?
Nice. 6 months of debating. We don't understand the basics of formal logic. You got so much knowledge, bro.
A statement. Wait. I must slow down. A statement that can be written in a form of if P then Q, where P and Q are sentences.
Yeah, prop logic's the relation between propositions, bruh. And you know what a proposition, right? It's a statement that has truth value to it. You know how I taught you last night that an argument doesn't have truth value, it rather has soundness. That's not a property of an argument. Truth value is rather a property.
Last night,
Truth and false is rather a property of a proposition. Anyway, we can continue. So
okay. Wait. I'm gonna sum this down. Whoa. I'm not done yet. Okay. So if it is raining, we will not play. Is that a conditional statement? Do you agree to that?
if it is raining, then we will not play. Yes, and it's a sufficient implication.
Okay.
Unless you want to say it's necessarily implied.
So
Dumbass
essentially,
boy.
well, shut up. Okay. So
Yeah, if it is raining, then we will not play. It is raining, therefore we will not play.
Wait a minute. No, what are you about to say? Okay. I think I know your argument's going here, but go ahead, continue. I'll listen.
Anyway, what I was saying was that a conditional statement is always true on the basis of a false premise, right? So if the statement P denotes the existence of the conditional statement if P then Q, and P is assumed to be false, therefore the conditional statement if P then Q is true. If the conditional statement if P then Q is true, therefore P is true. If P is true, then Q is also true via modus ponens. So Q can imply anything, and this will be a deductively valid argument. So the implication...
I want to say down right there. No one is listening. Okay, you need to slow down.
Okay.
Stop fucking using big boy terms, bro. Slow down.
K, shut up. Anyway, right? P, let me say this as easy as I can. P is a statement that says in and of itself, if P, then Q, right? So P equals if
I
P,
just
then
gave an
Q.
example of this. You're literally reiterating what you said before. I'm literally explaining
What?
I know what it is.
Yeah,
You're giving an example you said before. I already said I know what that is. Did I not?
Okay,
I gave an
yes.
example of it.
So, okay.
Continue.
Listen, are you listening? Are you listening?
Yeah, go continue. Everyone's listening.
Okay. Stop laughing, bro. It's not funny losing. Anyway,
It's funny.
okay. Yeah. So, right? With this being said, if P then Q is true, that means P is true.
Oh, well, I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, now this depends on
Why?
the context around what you're gonna say in a minute, okay?
What?
Say that right now. I'm gonna say it right now. It depends on what's being said. Okay?
No, I already said if P is assumed as false, a conditional statement is
Whoa.
always true on the basis of a false premise.
Whoa.
Because if
No,
the
no.
premise
Wait,
is
I'm
false,
making
then it
I'm
will
making an
not have
announcement
to
for
be
this. Okay.
sufficed.
Wait a
If it
minute.
doesn't have to be sufficed, then you can imply
If the
anything.
sun is out, we're going. We will play. Is that a condition? Do you agree that being a conditional statement? Okay.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Agree that being a
Yes, but
conditional
that's
statement?
yes.
That's right.
hold on.
Okay.
Sorry,
Now.
apologies for interruption. Right, I just suggest you guys do this. All right, just so this like doesn't take like 5 hours. Like I feel like it is gonna take. All right, Orihime, you say like 2 sentences, right? If Reaper has like any problems with anything you said in those 2 sentences, then Reaper just stops like there. But like I feel like you guys are just like interrupting each other like every other word and just asking for an explanation, which leads to Orihime going back to his original thing. So I suggest you guys should just like fucking like say short phrases, because from what it looks like Reaper is not necessarily understanding what he was trying to say.
Oh, Rio. I understand his conditional statement is. He's just defining what it is, and I don't understand what that is. I even gave an example of it.
But just so you don't.
Oh god.
I just gave an example of it.
What's happening, Reaper? You gotta track, buddy.
Or he may just continue on your point. Stop defining what it is, okay?
Yo, Reaper, don't you lose to Spade? Like, I think you lost him.
Spade is.
Yeah, Spade beats you.
I know Spade is.
What happened?
Yeah, or he may.
Give me like a minute.
Now. Okay.
Hello?
Jack, I'm making mute, yo.
Yo, where did everyone go?
That's crazy.
We're waiting on Orihime to get back.
There's regression.
You want to
He
go
needs to do
through?
something. I'll wait. I'm actually interested in hearing what his Orihime is. I swear if you have to
Quince,
say
on
like,
mute, bro.
and what he's assuming is like, okay, I swear to God.
Someone took me on mute.
Yeah, bro. What's good, Quince?
What's good? What's good?
Dude, no, I ain't gonna ask that.
Holy shit! Damn.
Yeah.
This man returned from.
Is that
the grave.
Minato?
Yeah.
This man returned from the grave, bruh.
Minato!
What's
Wait, what's
good,
his
bro?
name? I don't
That's
see him.
crazy.
What the fuck is he at?
Ah, my Jahad, bro.
Prince Jahad, bro.
Minato, that's you?
Yeah.
It's Prince Jahad.
Okay, I'm back.
What
I'm
happened
back.
here?
I'm
Wait,
back.
wait,
I'm back. I'm
wait.
back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Orihime, slow down. We're talking to someone that's cool, okay? Chill out for a
Alright.
second.
I've been thugging.
Yeah, if I'm not cool, then why are you in my DMs every day asking me to argue with me? Please
Yeah.
shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Alright,
Shut up.
y'all
Anyway.
get back to
Anyway.
it. Get back to it. Get back.
Okay, so Reaper, I'm gonna explain it to you, and you're just gonna shut up, right?
Oh my God, you already explained it. Move on.
Okay, right? Yeah. Okay. Sure. So an example of this would be right. If this very sentence, or like if this sentence that I say is true, then Reaper loses the debate and he can never talk to me about this debate ever again. Right? Do you understand that, right?
Okay, I'm saying right now it's contingent upon if this thing's a conditional statement. Once again, we're using a fictional cross first topic.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my
Okay.
God.
You're gonna listen to me, buddy. Right?
and I'm
The
what you
proposition.
said.
The
I'm confirming that.
proposition. The proposition. Right? The proposition P
I'm
is
listening.
that if this sentence that I say is true, right? And P also denotes the existence of the conditional statement. If P, then Q, right? So if this very sentence that I say is true, then Reaper lost this debate and he can never speak to me again. If the premise is false and the conditional statement is true, if the conditional statement is true and P equals the conditional statement, then the proposition that if I say this sentence, if the sentence that I said is true, would be true. And then via modus ponens, then that would logically
Oh my
follow
God.
that you lost this debate and you can never talk to me again. So
I'm
GG.
gonna say, whoa.
GG.
I tried to
No,
continue, but you
GG.
interjected. You don't let me speak or not.
So GG. No, GG. Well, the debate's already over.
So you're just not letting me speak then. I already told you before I was trying to interject before you even spit this out your mouth, but you wouldn't let me.
You spit words. I don't spit
Yeah,
when I speak.
100%.
Spit in my mouth.
Okay, so Reaper, you want to debate a new topic?
No, like what? I was continuing what you were trying to say, but you just like interjected me, wouldn't let me speak at all.
But I just
Okay, and I
implied that you lost the
literally
debate and you can
just
never
said,
speak to me
whoa,
again.
and I'm trying to speak. Whoa. Okay, for one, you're are you not a participant in this debate? Correct, Orihime? Are you?
Of what debate? The debate's already over.
No, it isn't. Here we go.
I just implied that you
God, I
lost
hate
the
you.
debate.
And I'm literally just saying to you, you were going to this being a fictional debate, and I was trying to explain and elaborate on why this wouldn't work in a fictional topic, because it's cross-verse, it's based off of subjectives.
So yeah, so argumentation doesn't work in a fictional debate.
Oh, whoa, I never said that.
Okay, so then this applies.
Whoa, no, you tried to say, whoa, no.
An argument's just a set of premises and a conclusion in which the premises entail this conclusion to be true on the basis that they are true.
That was a misinterpretation.
No, you said you cannot use this in a fictional debate because a fictional debate is based around subjectivity.
I never. Whoa. Okay.
No, that's what you did, and all I did was use argumentation. So I can't use an argument.
No. Let me explain it down in simple terms for you, okay? And I gotta go slower for you. Okay.
You need it in simple terms, dumbass bitch.
No,
What the fuck you talking to? I need simple terms. You're fucking retarded.
Let me speak now.
You're fucking retarded.
Oh my god, Orihime,
You're fucking retarded. Need it in simple terms, bro. Let me get shit in here to violate your dumbass. You need simple terms. Anyway.
You done? Okay, thank you.
Are you done? The debate's already over.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You lost.
It literally is.
I don't know what cock is.
My implication that you lost to the debate is literally.
Yeah, and I'm trying to say of why this a premise it would be based off a fictional topic. And once you get against, I was trying to explain how. Because you're good at being fictional crossovers, correct, Orihime?
Oh, okay. So then, the implication.
No, I'm not done yet. Answer
the implication is that you lost the debate. So
and I'm explaining why this won't work on me, but you're not.
Yeah, when you
no.
Yeah. The conclusion. Yeah.
For a second, okay?
No, okay. Listen to me. Listen. No. You're gonna listen, right?
Oh, no one's listening to you. You already explained this. I'm trying to explain
a claim that the claim that my character wins is intrinsic to the topic of like a versus battle, right? So if I'm going to if we engage in a versus battle topic. And I affirm that you lost, then that implies that my character won. Nice.
Okay, so how do you know your character won? Please explain that. How do you know that, Orihime? How?
Because you lost the debate.
How do you know that?
Because I just implied it.
Beats mine. How do you know that character's beat mine? Answer that, please.
Because you lost the debate.
What?
Yeah, I said, right, when we established, right, the conclusion that is intrinsic to say,
oh my god,
my character wins. If I beat you in this topic, that implies that my character won. So if I imply from my argument that I beat you, then that means my character won. So nice.
I'm literally speaking to you, okay? Now I need you to quit for a second, okay?
No, I thought you were speaking to Minato.
No, okay, yeah, I am, because he's more confident than you. Okay, now Orihime, I need you to slow down and just quit for a second, okay? Don't interject me. Let me speak. Okay.
So you're forfeiting that you're talking to Minato.
Oh my god, here we go again. Okay, Orihime, you are making the statement that your character beats mine, correct? Ow, as I'm saying, obviously this is based off your own opinion, is it not, Orihime? Answer that, actually, because you're going to say some stupid shit. Don't even answer it. Okay,
what?
Continuing on. No, I'll just stop right there. Just keep going.
No,
okay.
Ichigo objectively beats your character. Ichigo objectively beats your character.
What?
Ichigo objectively beats your character.
Objectively exist.
Go ahead and prove objectively exists.
Yeah, go ahead.
So objectivity doesn't exist.
So, whoa, I said prove it exists. Because you believe it exists, do you not?
Yeah, via the law of identity.
Okay, then prove that.
Yeah, objectivity is it of itself. If objectivity doesn't exist, then the law of identity won't exist.
Okay, who said the law of identity exists?
Okay, so then how can we engage in a dialectic and actually investigate the truth of our claims if we can't even interpret our propositions?
I was just chilling with that topic. But
okay, yeah, shut the fuck up then.
No,
shut the fuck up then. No, shut up.
Okay, now back to the original contention I provided with you, and I'll shut your mouth. Okay, the statement you made originally that your character beats mine, correct? Yes, you did. That's based off your own personal opinion. And as I'm saying to you, that would
no. I already said it's objectively. The fuck?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I already said he should go objectively.
How is it subjective? But you did not say how it was objectively.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to justify as to why he objectively beats your character?
Oh my god. Yeah, please.
Yeah, basically via the self-reference scheme. Once again, I could just imply that your Ichigo beats.
No, wait.
Objective.
Okay, where's the statement coming from? Where is this belief coming from?
It's not in a belief. It's objective.
Yeah, where's this?
That's begging the no. That's actually that's a question, Beck, because you're affirming that it's subjective, and then you're invoking subjectivity in one of your premises.
I never said that once.
You said it's a belief.
I never affirmed it was. I said it could be a belief to you. Yeah.
You said isn't. Don't you think that Ichigo wins based upon your opinion? So you're invoking,
Own
right?
opinion, yes. So you're
That's what
saying,
you're
wait, no, no, no,
affirming,
no, no.
right? And then
You're
you're
calling
invoking
it statement because you believe
subjectivity within the
something. Obviously,
premises.
the
If your
Q.
premise
Oh my
is
god.
logically synonymous with the
Orihime.
conclusion, then you're assuming your conclusion to be true within the premises. Nice.
Okay, are you done now? Can I
Are
speak
you
now?
done being? Are you done being a sophist,
Can I
buddy?
speak now or are you done? Okay, no.
No, are you done?
Whoa. I'm not a Kari. Okay, shut your mouth. Okay, now I'm going to
Akari's your
Orihime.
daddy. The fuck you speaking about him?
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he is.
You're dumb.
I literally have
Can you get sent by him?
screenshots of you saying that you used to follow in his footsteps, buddy. Shut up.
Yeah, because I actually believe
Yeah, because he was your daddy. Anyway.
Okay, and you're Akano's son. So why are you speaking to me?
Speak.
I'm speaking.
Speak.
Speaking. Obviously,
Stop speaking like
back to me.
6,000 words per minute and speak like a normal human being.
This shit. Can we move on with the debate, please? Come on.
He's not letting me enter. Okay, Orihime. Now you're saying due to I'll make sure I send this down. You can actually
what?
No, I'm being legit here. I'm not trolling no more. Actually, I'll just be legit here. Okay,
Okay.
you're saying since you have this belief, or you're saying it this objectively, whatever. I really don't care. I'm just explaining to you what you said. You said since this is, I'm saying this is belief in simple terms, or it's based off your own subjective. Now, as we know, subjective is off
Subjective
opinions,
is a
right?
subjective.
Oh
Subjective
my
is an
god, here we
adjective.
go again.
Subjective is an adjective. It precedes the noun as it modifies it.
Okay.
It's not a person's subjective.
Opinion. We can use that.
Yeah,
too.
they're
Shut your mouth.
subjective, like
Okay.
perspective.
Okay, then
Yeah.
opinion works. Opinion works as well. Okay, now quit talking.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
No, shut up.
okay, thank you. It's based off your own opinion. Exactly, so it can be objective, dumbass.
No, me correcting you does not acknowledge.
No. You said sure.
Me
sure.
me correcting the content. Me correcting the contents of your proposition does not acknowledge your proposition to be true. I know no way consented to it. I can call it into question. Dumbass bitch.
Sure is agreeing. That you know what sure means, or do I need to define that?
Yeah, I was agreeing that opinion can be used in place of subjective. I wasn't consenting to the proposition being true.
And I'm
faggot.
explaining it
Now
like
stop.
That. Okay. Either way, I made the
Yeah,
statement.
stop.
You said sure, did you not? And you agreeing to the term?
Yeah, I said sure that the term opinion can be substituted for subjective because subjective is an adjective and would precede the noun as it modifies it.
Okay,
I was just correcting your stupid ass because you don't know fucking second grade grammar.
You agree that it's an opinion, retard. That's that
simple. No, I agreed that the term opinion is synonymous with subjective.
Okay, Orihime.
No, I didn't consent to the fucking proposition that it's an opinion, dumbass.
What?
Are you stupid? No, I didn't consent to that.
So you don't agree with it. Why don't you agree with that?
I already implied as to why Ichigo objectively beats your character. So
yeah,
stop
I says based off your own opinion, which you're not contending, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, me affirming that it's okay. Right? When you affirm that
No.
Can someone mute him? Can someone mute him because he's not getting the point? Right. Can someone mute him because he's not getting the point? I'm gonna explain it, then I'm gonna leave VC because I already took his concession.
Yeah. Okay, just finish right
I'll
here.
listen to him. Go ahead.
Yeah. Can someone mute him though?
I'm listening. I said I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just give you a rundown since you're just too fucking slow and just too stupid to even understand what I've been saying. Right? I said when we establish a versus battle topic, right, our conclusion that is intrinsic to such establishment is that our character wins. So if I were to justify that I beat you, that would also imply that my character beats your character, right? I said I was appealing to a self-reference scheme, right? And that basically says the statement P says in and of itself, if P, then Q, right? I gave an example of such, and I said, if the statement that I utter is true, then Reaper loses this debate, and he cannot talk about this debate with me ever again, right? So I also justified then, or went on to justify as to why conditional statements are always true on the basis of a false premise, right? You cannot deny the consequent if the antecedent is false, because if the antecedent is false, it does not have to be sufficed, and then therefore we can imply anything, right? So, with this being said, the conditional statement would be true on the basis of the statement if everything I say utter is true being false. So, if P then Q is true, therefore P is true. If P is true, therefore Q is true via modus ponens. That means you lost this debate. You cannot talk to me about it again. So GG Reaper, stop
You're such
speaking
a rat,
to me.
And once again, I tried to contend this, but you wouldn't let me contend it even before.
No. Okay. No. Now we get to your contention, right? You said, right?
Oh my god.
You
No,
said.
I'm saying no. Wait, I just saying contention. You don't have to speak for me. Okay, me saying a conditional statement is contingent. I also said before, a conditional statement is contingent upon what's being said. And you tried to argue the fact that it's objective. You said. Okay.
A conditional statement is
Whoa, I'm not
objective.
I said it was arguable. Okay, you said before that a conditional statement, or you said this conditional statement, or you believe. Make sure I'm summing this down with this.
I said my character objectively
Okay,
beats your
objectively beats mine,
character.
yes.
Dumb
I'm literally
fuck.
saying it's based off your own subject, or based off of your own opinion. Got you. Okay, so that's obviously not objective, but you did not contend on why this wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, I did. I implied with the
Oh,
self-reference
no,
scheme that
conditional
Ichigo
statement.
objectively beats your
I'm
character.
saying
We
it's
can
not a
go over it
conditional statement
again.
at all.
What?
No. You're saying it's a conditional statement, are you not?
Okay, can someone explain this to him? I already took his. I already implied that I beat him in the debate. That was the implication. The proposition that I beat Reaper in a debate is now true.
Whoa, using the false premise argument, and you're saying this as a conditional statement, okay? You should say
False
objectively beats my
Nerd
I
ass
said you should
nugget.
say, whoa. Okay, Orihime. Did you not say that
Hold on.
it's a condition? Try to define what a conditional statement is, correct?
Okay, Reaper.
And then I
Reaper.
gave an example of it, correct?
No, you
you're
didn't.
following along. So shut
Nope.
up. I need you to quit. Nope, stop talk.
It's not me.
Okay, correct, Orihime?
Stop speaking to me like a baby, because you're a fucking absolute retard, dog. I don't even want to be in a VC with you. If you DM me for an amp one more time, you're getting blocked. You're getting blocked because you're fucking stupid. You're just stupid. You're stupid. DM me one more time asking for an amp, and you're getting blocked. Anyway, I'll explain it one more time for your stupid ass.
Who thinks he's important? Shut up.
Wait, Orihime. No. You don't have to explain it. Okay. Actually, yeah, you do. Actually, go ahead. Define it. Go ahead. Sorry. My fault.
Yeah. Good bitch, faggot.
No, I'm just letting you go because you feel the need to talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do feel the need because the retardation is hurting my head. Right?
Go ahead. Please continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. The statement P equals if P then Q.
We know this.
Yup. So if P then Q is
What's in the context? Did I not?
tangent on what's in the context. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Are you just a fucking? Are you an actual person? Are you an actual person?
I'm saying this is.
All right, both of you.
Yo, stop.
All right, all right. No.
I server me them. Did they even debate or they just been doing this the whole time?
No, they're debating.
Anyways, yo, Reaper.
Bro,
What is it?
Okay, wait. Slow down. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. No, you guys can correct me after this. You guys can joke after this. I'm done. I'm just gonna piss them off one more time. You guys can stop me. Okay. Okay, Orihime. I'll stop loud miking. I'll be honest. I'll be legit here for a second. No, don't mute him. Don't mute him. I want him to contend this. Okay.
All right.
What contend? What? I already.
Whoa.
The proposition that I beat you is already true.
Oh
so
my
therefore we don't
god,
have to engage
Orihime, mute him
anymore.
again. Nope, never mind, mute him again.
The proposition.
please. Okay, both of you. Just okay, Reaper, explain. And then
Okay,
I'm
I'm saying the way you're saying this, you're saying you believe your character objectively beats mine, and I'm saying that this obviously I attacked that point. I'm saying it's based off your own personal opinion. And for 2, I said this wouldn't be a conditional statement, which you didn't contend. You just reiterated your argument once again over.
Alright, so now I'm gonna mute you and unmute Orihime.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's not a conditional statement. Yeah, a conditional statement is just an implication that the premises would entail this conclusion to be fucking true, retard, right? The conditional statements or the implications of conditional statements are either necessary or sufficient, where you would have to justify as to why this consequence is implied from the premises, right? So if I'm in reference to a self-reference scheme, right, or a self-reference argument, then that would just say, right, if P, then Q. If the statement that I utter is true, then I beat Reaper in the debate. This statement that I uttered is true is actually false, right? You can imply anything on the basis of a false premise because you don't have to suffice the false premise. Therefore, you can imply anything. Therefore, the conditional statement is true. If the conditional statement is true and the antecedent equals the conditional statement, therefore the antecedent is true. If the antecedent is true, then that implies Q. Q is the consequent, and the consequent is that I beat you in the debate. Now stop speaking to me because the debate is already over. You already lost. GG.
I'll explain exactly right now how that's not a self-reference if you want me to. Orihime.
Define self-reference. Do it. Define a self-reference.
I got
scheme.
the
Do it.
exact
Do it.
definition for us.
Yeah, go get to
Got
typing
you.
with your little fingers, buddy, in your living
No,
room.
I'm
on
grabbing the
your
exact
fucking
definition for
family
you because you know
PC.
you need this. Come on, okay. What the hell is this? Okay. Self-reference occurs in a natural or formal language is when a sentence, idea, or formula refers to itself. Okay, what do you mean? You know what that is?
Yeah, refers to itself. It exposes
Okay, good boy.
circularity between
No,
the premises
I just
and
explained
what
it. You don't have to continue.
denotes the
You do not
existence
have
of
to
the
continue.
premises, right?
Okay, nice
If
one,
the
Orihime.
statement I
That's not
uttered is
speaking.
true, therefore I beat
I'm
fucking
utterly
Reaper in the
saying what it is. It
debate.
is not true, you fat ass. Let me speak now.
Okay, so if the premise isn't true, then that means the conditional statement is true. If the conditional statement is true, that means the antecedent is true. As the antecedent denotes the existence of the premise and the conclusion. Therefore, if P, then Q. P is true, therefore Q is true. Therefore, I beat you in the debate. How many times do I gotta say it, dumbass? You
I'm
lost.
saying that's not
Accept it,
that's
you
not how
lost.
that works, buddy. I'm saying
You
that's not how
lost.
that
That
works.
is how it works,
No, because
buddy.
the first thing you made wasn't true, you fat fuck.
What? The
Orihime, you sang no.
True,
Orihime,
if
oh
the
my
statement
god.
is true, therefore Reaper lost. The statement
And
I
I'm
just uttered
saying,
is
and I also debunked this down to your own opinion. For one, I said it's contingent upon. Okay, I said this before. Once again, for you.
Oh
Orihime.
God! Who? Do you
Oh
know what
my
an
god, here we go again.
Okay. What does it being my opinion mean? Anything? Do you
It's not
understand? Like what?
objective, you sped. Oh my god.
It's not objective, you sped. Like,
said
oh
that
my God,
before,
I don't know
did you
who's
not?
more stupid, you or your autistic brother in the background. Anyway, right? If it's an opinion, I don't give a fuck, right? A conditional statement is
Okay,
just the implication between
there
a
we go.
premise and a
There
conclusion.
you go.
So, if I win, that means I won the
You
debate.
contradicted yourself. You contradicted yourself, or he may. I'm explaining where. Okay, something being an opinion is subjective, not objective, buddy. That contradicts what you said about your character objectively beating mine, dumbass.
Yeah, my character objectively beating you is
Okay,
a different
thank
debate.
you. Yeah.
That's a different debate. That's a different debate. Yeah.
Whoa.
Because then you affirmed that my character didn't objectively. I said, yeah, my character does objectively beat you, and I applied it be the same self-reference.
Orihime.
Dumbass.
Okay, whoa.
Are you
Orihime, I got a question for you.
dumb?
I got a
Are you
question for you.
genuinely dumb?
No.
Can someone mute him? Because I'm going to explain it one more time, and then
You
Akino or
don't
somebody's
have
going
to.
butt
No,
it,
it's
'cause
my turn
I'm
like a
not
10
dealing with
10.
him.
It's my turn like a 10 10.
Someone mute him again. Someone mute him again.
No, Akino, don't do it.
Yeah,
My
Akino,
turn
mute
like a
him.
10. It's my turn like a 10.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. He's been speaking this entire time. You wouldn't know because you haven't been here.
Okay. You sound like you're about to cry. Focus
Listen,
up.
Okari. Shut your mouth.
Someone-
No, be quiet.
Can someone mute him? Can someone mute him? Can
Let
someone
me
mute him?
speak. Let me speak. Let me speak,
No.
Orihime.
Someone mute him.
Yes, let me speak.
Because Reaper, right? I already took
Oh
your
my
concession on the
God.
debate versus Ichigo or whatever character you're using, and then you said, "Oh, but your character doesn't objectively beat mine." I said,
Okay.
"Yeah, it does."
Orihime,
And then
got a
I,
question for you.
via the
Do we
same
ever-
self-reference scheme, I implied
Orihime.
that my character objectively beats yours.
Orihime.
It doesn't matter.
Orihime. Do we ever apply premises? Did we ever say the premises? Did we ever say that, Orihime?
Do you know what a premise is?
that.
Can you tell me what a premise is?
I
Can you tell me what a
got
premise
I got
is?
the definition for you. Exactly on for you. I got you.
Yeah, get your
Yeah.
little fingers to type it on the family computer. You got it.
I got you.
You got it. You got it. What is it? Is your little dumb brother in the background? What is it? Tell me.
I went to my background. I don't know who that is.
Okay,
That's someone's voice
don't
chat,
care.
by the
Tell
way.
me the definition. A statement that precedes the conclusion and tells the conclusion to be true. What?
Okay, a previous statement. Okay, a or
Yeah,
proposition
that precedes the
from
conclusion
which
and
one
tells
is
the conclusion to be
inferred
true.
and fall as the conclusion. Now, once again, I never said that a premise. Okay.
You never said, so you didn't claim that
So
your
you
character beat
said-
me.
no,
You
no,
never claimed that your character beat
Okay,
me. Nice.
that was an opening statement. That was an opening statement, not a premise.
Oh my god. Do you know what an opening? Define an opening statement.
Yeah.
Define an opening. Do it, please. Do it, please.
I got you.
Oh,
I got you.
don't even start.
No, I got you. I'm gonna sound like
What are you, Mr. Kari? It's a vertically patterned
opening
argument,
statement.
bro.
Oh, no.
Dumbass.
Be quiet. Let me finish.
Hey,
No, hear me out.
When you know what a premise in the context of a
Oh
fictional
my
debate is? When you claim
God.
that your character wins, that's what's going to be entailed to be true, or
Yeah,
that's
but I
an
wasn't telling
entailment
my opening
from the
statement
premises
off
that
the
you
rip
put
right now. I
forth.
already
The
said the opening
premises entail this
statement. I was-
conclusion.
Okay, do you
Dumbass.
know how a debate formal structure works, right? Or an opening statement is provided, correct?
You don't know.
Opening statement
Okay,
was
someone
my
mute him. Someone mute him. Someone mute him because he thinks he's smarter than me or something. Someone mute him. Someone mute him because I'm
smarter
trying to
than you.
fucking educate him. Someone mute him. Someone mute him. Someone
No,
mute him.
don't mute me. He's entertaining, actually.
It basically goes over the contents of what will be covered within a debate and how this conclusion will be entailed from the premises. A claim, right? When we engage in a fictional debate, our claim that is intrinsic to such a topic is that our character wins, as we will put forth premises that precede this conclusion and entail this conclusion to be true. An opening statement is not a premise. When you affirm that your character wins, right? That is your claim, and that will be an entailment from the premises. An opening statement gives context to what will be covered in the contents of the debate and how these premises will entail this conclusion to be true. So stop trying to fucking mix them up. You don't understand formal debate structure. I learned from Akari, bro. Akari, Jasper Pedals, and like Zachary, bro. They're so good, bro.
Okay, Orihime,
Like,
can I go
shut
now?
up, stupid
Orihime, are you
faggot.
done
You
now?
already lost.
Orihime, no, it isn't. I'm explaining why I didn't lose. In opening, I did. I provided facts about how my character was going to slam yours in the beginning.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. I'm just joking. The facts. My facts are just showing.
No way you got 10-2 on the polls, bro. Just on your own server. Just fucking leave.
This ain't my
dude.
server.
Give me
This is
owner.
Simples.
Yeah, you got owner in it. Now give
No,
me
I-
owner instead.
Whoa.
Since you just got
Orihime,
10
Give
points.
me
faggot.
owner.
No, because your goons are here. Okay, Orihime?
Give me owner.
Orihime,
give me
your goons are
owner.
here. Okay, and once again,
Prove they're my goons. Do it. Do it. Prove
okay,
it.
gladly. Literally, I had like 5 of them in my DMs the day I called you and when I showed Akin earlier. I had like 5 of his goons contact me. And you know what?
Yeah,
Since Akin
yeah.
is your
How does
daddy-
that? How does
No,
that?
I'm
How
not
does
done
that
yet.
entail that
Since
they're my
Akin is your
goons? Do it.
daddy, they're
Justify
obviously
that
gonna
claim.
goon for you too. Because since Akin is your daddy, obviously gonna goon for his son too, right?
Yeah, justify how them being your DMs after you say some stupid shit about being better than Akino implies that they're my goons, faggot. Do it.
Orihime. Well, I'm gonna cover this
Weren't
thing
you?
soon,
Weren't you in my DMs crying like, "Tell Quince to kill himself, bro. Tell Quince to
Yeah, 'cause I hate
kill
Quince.
himself. Tell Tamaki to kill himself, bro. He's gonna run me out of the community.
I tell- Whoa, I never said
slammed,
Tamaki.
bro.
Never said
What'd you
Tamaki.
lose? Goku versus Comp SCP. Get better. Don't you main high crossers, buddy?
Prove that? Can you please prove that? Can you please prove that?
Okay,
Can you
thank
please prove that he lost to
Now, Orihime,
Tamaki?
I'm gonna cover this.
Yeah, I
thing
just
too.
applied it via the
So once again,
self-reference.
well, unless you
GG,
can
nice
prove that I said a
Bruh.
promise, your statement you're making wouldn't apply. Your
Shut up.
Unless you could prove it, then your statement. Well, yeah, why?
because if you can't prove this would happen, obviously you can't take into the account that it did happen.
Yeah, why? Argument from ignorance. Why?
I just explained why. I just explained why. I'm not going back.
Nah, why can't I affirm? Why? No. Why are you able to affirm the contrary in the absence of evidence?
What?
for a positive
Why?
claim?
You not see why? Or he may repeat it for me.
Yeah, why can you affirm the contrary as being the case on the absence of evidence for the positive? Why?
Well, 1 second. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Quick. Okay,
Yeah,
so
shut
I was
up.
gonna my phone for a second. There you go. I had to text someone. I had to text someone important.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
go
why?
ahead,
So why can I claim the negation as being the case on the absence of evidence for the contrary being true? Why?
Oh,
Why is
repeat
absence
that.
of why does absence of evidence verify the contrary? Tell
Oh,
me.
well, I never said it verifies the contrary. I just said we can't take into
Okay,
account the way
so-
how we
okay,
made it.
okay,
Whoa,
okay,
whoa, or
okay.
he may no, you're gonna strawman me. Wait a minute, don't even start it. Okay, what I'm saying is okay. So,
So
you can't
right, so
verify-
you're saying you're
No!
agnostic on whether or not
Mute
Tamaki
him.
beats
I'm
you.
not done. Okay, I said we
So you're
can't.
agnostic on whether or not Tamaki beats you.
I said we can't take the contrary. We can't take the negation to the contrary as well. Okay, just because here, listen. Because it hasn't been shown to either be more probable for either of these choices. So obviously we can't say that either of them is more probable than the other, due to both being equal possibilities.
Agnostic on whether or not a
Do
card
you
beats
understand? Or
you.
I gotta repeat that.
You're agnostic.
That.
Prove that, yeah. Agnosticism is just
Yeah,
upholding
agnostics.
the position.
Agnostics
Upholding the position
Not
that you're
debating
neutral on a
We're not debating
particular
theism, are we? Are we debating theism?
agnosticism is just upholding a position that is neutral on an idea that has been proposed. The fuck is debating theism? The fuck are you on about? You recorded this? You recorded this hell, bro? Do not post that anywhere, bro. Reaper's gonna get clowned. And I don't ever want to be associated with me debating, like anyone DMing me saying, "Oh, you debated Reaper." I'm never getting in a VC with Reaper ever again until he gets like above D tier.